Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another session of RNN.
CTA, the voice
of RNN.
I told you. Mambo.
Asante. By the way, hata kabla tuanze,
yes, sir.
This is a surprise for you.
Allah.
It's a surprise because
this is a surprise for everyone.
So, but it's mostly for you.
Yeah.
One, because the consistency of constantly releasing an album.
Yeah.
Kitu ni noma sana. So I wanted to celebrate you for that.
Safi.
Lakini also I've seen a lot of guys with that merchandise on you.
Is a mgenge.
Nasikia njeve sahi. Kuna venye. So for real, I actually want to get your merchandise.
Okay.
And I also want people out there to get your merchandise.
You know that
so I did this on purpose. I was like, yani lazima hata kabla nianze, I rock some of that Nonini gear.
Kabla tuanze tuige kwa story.
So ukweli by the way, for real, how do I get?
I don't know. Buda rushie merchandise na hizi ziko hapa.
And let me just say this. This is not a planned.
Yeah.
Nonini didn't know this. I'm saying this as no.
You've taken over the show already. That's the story.
And you take it over by celebrating people.
No, I'm humbled. And I know this.
So now nakuuliza swali.
Kakitu.
Inaenda wapi ni ngapi na inaenda wapi? In this cashless society.
Already set kwa M-Pesa haina pressure. Bonga leo kwanza kama ita. That's what. I think that's media.
Unaona nimejaza.
I think no white.
No, large bro.
Go sawa, large. I think hapo uko sorted.
Sawa. And I love it. White and black is my thing.
Nini ngine white and black?
No.
Tumpatie bag nini pia? Tunakudress.
Niko sawa na hii.
Uko sawa?
Niko sawa na hii.
Na ipush sana.
Nilikuwa nasikia njeve. Unasiku. Sawa. No, of course this and the album. Album ni lazima ni get.
No, thank you man. I'm really humble.
Yeah.
And the merchandise ni that's what
ni quality brother. Ni quality.
Kumonetize vitu, kumonetize music. Ni time ya COVID, so guys have to get creative and kuna kusema COVID imetupiga ama umnyaja fungua country manze inakaa top
sa.
I like it. Dope.
Na mic inasikika.
Mic iko sawa, yuko poa?
I just want to make sure.
Sawa. Safi. Takuwa just kwanza sababu wewe ni guest wangu.
Uliona vile nilikuwa nasikia njeve hapa na hii. Thanks for the opportunity and thanks for the amazing job that you're doing with RNN.
Thank you for buying and supporting the merchandise. That's just hiyo kitu ndogo tu hivyo. Ujui yani umenilipia rent. People take these things for granted. Umenilipia rent just by buying that.
Let me say something, Nonini.
Thank you.
I've never ever gotten a free CD from an artist. Even when an artist gives me a free CD, I still buy it.
Ile mtu akwambia hii ni yako Richie.
Yeah, and of course because
it's a principle you have.
It's a principle.
Okay.
I've never let any artist here say I've never taken a free CD from an artist.
Why is that? Why do you have that principle, that value?
Because nimekuwa artist.
Okay.
And I understand the importance of this is an artist's music is their product. Nika kuenda shop alafu nisema tafadhali nipatie free eggs. They give you free eggs today. Their show is their product.
Yeah.
How do you expect them to eat?
Ukienda kwa shop uchukua vitu za bure.
And also, I mean, the principle of giving, it comes back to you.
Okay.
You get?
I love that.
Yeah.
I love
so
that.
how I want people to treat me, that is how I also treat them.
I like that. That's priceless. Buddha. Karibu yani. Mimi kwanza nasikia. Leo niko inside nasikia fiti. Unajua last time ukifanya CTA you were here. And then you're never seen again.
I'm never seen.
Your voice.
In fact, can I tell you so funny? Yes. I've been places and I'm talking and then again, hey, Richie! So I look at guys and normally I hear people call me and from artist days I think they know me.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, unijui mimi najua tu voice yako.
Kali. So your voice has actually gone platinum. Voice ni noma. You need to insure it by the way. Your voice will insure.
Mungu ameinsure.
It's very powerful. Mungu
ameinsure.
Noma. So interviews jara tuanzie wapi? Let me start with who's Richie. Mimi niko na kujua kama Astar. Not many people know you are far away from CTA.
Yes.
They don't know where you started. So kwanza Richie nani?
Richie is my father of two.
Okay.
2 girls.
Yeah.
Husband to 1.
Wow.
And I call myself a digital enabler.
Okay. Digital enabler.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also an SO. An SO means sent one.
Okay.
I'm a sent one by God.
Sent one. Powerful. Kali
like me, I'm what you call undercover James Bond.
Agent wa Jaja.
In fact, tuombe hapa kwanza.
Safi, before we start.
Yeah, Heavenly Father, thank you so much for the opportunity to be on RNN. Be with us, and you have free will to do whatever it is that you want to do. Amen.
Amen. Asante.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm what is called a sent one. I get instructions and I execute them on behalf of the Father.
Okay. That's Richard.
That's me, man.
Okay.
I've come from far. I've been a musician. I was a musician for 10 years. I've been in digital since 2001.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know that. So that's close to 20 years.
Okay.
I love this country. I've had options of living in very many different countries. For me, there's no better country in the world to live in than
Kenya.
Than Kenya.
254.
Yani, for real. And I'm not just saying that.
Yeah.
Like, I truly mean that.
And you've traveled
Yeah.
different places, different continents. Okay.
Yeah.
Wacha nikwambie leo venye
Mimi ni Kenya kwanza, Mkenya kwanza.
Safi. Yeah. Leo vile ndatakolia RNN, then we'll be jumping. I'll be talking to Richie, the
Esther yoyote.
Alafu Esther ni musician.
Oh, okay, nice.
So
okay.
tuko kwa RNN.
I like that.
So tutakuwa tunachambua muziki, alafu tutakuja kwa biashara yako, the businessman that you are.
Okay.
So, what songs would you like us to chambua? I was thinking Kurangoma Moja, the first song. I don't know whether that's your first song that you ever released. What was the first song you ever released? Let me ask that.
I'll shock you. The first song I ever released was not Close Your Eyes.
Was not Close Your Eyes?
No.
Okay.
The first...
I didn't want to make that mistake. Was that the first song you ever released?
The first gospel song that I released that went big was Close Your Eyes.
Okay.
Can I shock you?
It was your breakout song, Close Your Eyes.
It was my breakout song. And we'll get into that.
Okay.
The first song that I released was called Waliotuacha.
Waliotuacha?
Yep.
Wait.
Waliotuacha.
Niko na ngoma inaitwa Waliotuacha.
I know. In fact, I used to get so upset because I would call Capital and tell them, play Waliotuacha.
Yes.
Alafu wanacheza yako.
Are you kidding me? Serious?
So, in 2001, I recorded a song called Waliotuacha featuring Bima. I was not even saved at this time.
Okay.
I'd like to explain my pain, too painful to explain. Isa, weak emotional K-rap, we've lost them in vain. Through this dedication, my aim, my life, I'm keeping their name. It was like, then my boy called Bima sang the chorus. Big up, watu wote waliotuacha, bado tuko studio. Okay. I recorded that song. It was recorded by...
This was in? 2000,
and I think just that period, just after they Isa died.
Okay.
Yeah. It was recorded by Steve Ominde.
Steve. Yeah. Oh, Soul Child.
Yeah. So that was my first official song where I rapped on. I checked it before you, and then like you checked yours like 2 weeks, and then mine never got played ever on radio.
Interesting.
And it was such a nice song.
Interesting. But it was the same concept, just to pick up Waliotuacha.
Waliotuacha.
Okay. So the first breakout song now was which one?
So the first song that I did that people that the name A-Star came from is called Close Your Eyes.
What is A-Star?
Now, A-Star comes from Matthew.
Is it A-Star?
Yeah, it's A-Star.
Yani I'm a star, A-Star.
See a star?
Yeah.
Okay, let me explain. In GCSE, I was in Braeside, I was in Braeburn.
Okay.
When you get above...
Hey, mtoto wa kipunk nyoso.
That's what you guys...
Sawa.
Maobs.
Kali.
So when you get above 90%, you get an A-Star.
Okay.
An A-Star. So I was like...
I was
like, yani... I want my rhymes to be, it's the next best thing to perfect. So I want my rhymes to be, actually not even, I want my production as a producer at the time.
Okay.
To be the next best thing to perfect. So this is 96, 97, 98. No, 98, 99 when I got the name.
Yeah.
A-Star to go with that.
Okay.
But when I got saved, God gave me meaning to the name.
Okay.
So he's like, bro, mimi nilikuita Esther, lakini where the meaning that you gave yourself was totally wrong.
Okay.
Esther means the light that leads to the light, like the star that led the wise men straight to Christ. A star, the light that leads to the light, like the star that led the wise men straight to Christ.
Yeah.
Christ is the light that shines up bright. A star, the light that speaks of Christ.
No,
when you read the book Matthew 5, Matthew 5:16.
Yes.
It says, "Let your light shine so that people can see those good things that you do with your life, but not praise you. Instead, praise the Father in heaven." So you become like a mirror.
Yeah.
You have to do good things. You have to shine.
Lazima.
But then you find a way to redirect that light, that praise to God.
So I like that when you may explain. Ushasikia watu Waswahili wakisema nyota yangu. So your nyota is a talent, like hiyo ni nyota yako. Lakini umesema hiyo nyota umepatiwa, then hiyo nyota it reflects.
Exactly.
Si sifa. Si watu wapande kwa stage wa kusifu Esther. Nyota ndio hiyo, lakini hiyo nyota ina reflect good. Alafu watu wanamthankia because yeye ndo alipatia hiyo nyota.
Yep.
Naipenda. Okay.
So that's how the name Astar came to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I bet you didn't know that. I'll see or no. Mine RNN mtu wangu.
RNN CTA. This is a special one.
Anashindwa nifanyaje na niruke.
Anaoneza ruka.
So twende kwa ngoma kwanza. So how did it start? How did you get into the music? After school, how did you start ndaingia ngoma?
So how did Close Your Eyes come to be, or how did music come?
Music come to be, then to Close Your Eyes.
This one is it's a big one. So I've been in different aspects of music.
Okay.
So I felt as long
and
as
you're still in a different one as we
even
speak
now.
Today.
Yes, exactly. This is nothing new for my life. Let me explain.
Yeah.
My family has always been obsessed with music. Very specifically, my uncle.
Your uncle.
David Mambo.
David Mambo.
Mad shout out to him.
David Mambo.
Yeah, David Mambo is called Fee, but I call him Uncle Fee.
Okay.
So from the 80s, they had vinyls, records.
Yeah.
So they're always, and he is, in fact, I challenge people to show me somebody who had more music than David Mambo.
What?
That's how confident I am in how much music that guy had.
Okay.
So in that era, of course, it was soul and all of this other kind of music.
Yeah.
My dad liked Phil Collins and all of those sort of things.
Yeah.
For me, the first time I can remember grabbing a vinyl, I've never really been into soul.
LP.
But it was always around me.
Yeah.
But the vinyl that I remember now, record, in fact I used to call them phonos.
Phonos.
Yeah, the one I remember properly taking was Michael Jackson's Bad. And playing it, and then you turn it over. That's now when that album, I loved it to death. However, in 1990, a new aspect, I went to Mount Kenya Academy. A new aspect was brought into my life, and I was made to study piano.
Okay.
Proper Cambridge. So I'm a distinction student.
So you're a composer, you can compose.
I became a producer later on.
Okay.
And I'll get there just now.
Okay.
So I learned how to play piano, and I learned the theory of music. Shout out to Miss Dillard in Nyeri. So that's when now I fell in love with the piano.
Okay.
But yani, till today my piano skills ni kazi liko mapo. In terms of chord progression I don't know why. So fell in love, and I decided, what I want to do is play piano. Finished when I finished class 8, mainly in the UK. But what happened in that time by class 6, I was a DJ for the school, because Uncle Fee, I would go to his house, record tapes. Whitney Houston at that time had chucked an album. Mariah Carey had chucked an album. Boyz II Men had chucked an album. Boyz II Men, the first one. And please note me, rap never liked. Me nimsewa R&B, so songs production.
No, uliwezaje kupiga because you are rhyming, man, you are spitting.
Tutafika hapo. It is crazy, bro. So fell in love with music, listening to music. Fell in love with playing piano. But because it was very classical piano that were being taught, sikukuwa na feel sana. But fell in love now with recording music and putting it inside for people to listen and dance. Guys from Mount Kenya Academy know. Richie was the one that Class 8 mimi nikamaliza.
Nani aje kwa DJ Buda? Sasa mimi naona kwa DJ.
Hata ujui the half of it, bro.
Wacha ni hold.
Hold bana. This I'm telling you this because I can't interview myself.
Yes, sasa leo unataka ku let go. Mutafurahia.
Behind the scenes I always have conversations with guys. They're like, "Hey boss, you ingia tu camera ubonge." I'll touch a bit.
Okay.
So finished 1996, finished class 8. Jump on a plane and my family moves to the UK.
Okay.
Cause my dad had been shipped to the UK. Okay. My dad went to the UK because of the Matibas.
Okay. So, please explain.
So,
what do you mean?
So a part of the Matiba family. And my dad was shipped over after the madness that happened.
Yes.
In fact, now my dad is now explaining it to me now.
Okay.
Literally, I just had to ask him, Dad, why did we move to the UK? So he's explaining that, no, I had to go and handle the Matiba Orchids side of the business.
Okay.
Because Matiba is a very intelligent man.
Who's Matiba to you?
He's, so let me show you. My dad's called Kenneth.
Kenneth?
My dad's mom and Matiba have been like this. They're cousins.
Okay, they're cousins.
Like, yes, they're like this from day one.
Okay.
So much so that my dad is the firstborn that Matiba named him Kenneth.
Wow.
And took him, honestly, because my dad's dad died pretty in the 80s, very early at that time. And my dad is the firstborn.
Okay.
So Matiba really took him on like crazy. But even from the day I was born December 5th. By my every December of my life, ilikuwa Jadini. In fact, a bit that I forgot, I fell in love with music because every December, sisi tulikuwa Mombasa.
Yeah.
And I remember even seeing wakina Five Alive there.
Yeah.
Matiba's daughter, Susan Matiba, was in a music group with Susan Gashukia and Boya.
Yes.
Yeah, they were in a group of their own. I forgot not called Zanaziki. Anyway.
Not into, no?
No, not. I've forgotten what the name is.
Okay.
Forgive me.
Yeah.
So when we went, so my dad moved. Not my dad, my whole family moved to the UK. So me, because I was finishing class 8, I was the only one left here. Now in the UK, we moved to Kensington. Well, in Kensington for a bit. That's central London, bro. Then we moved to, like, Princess Diana's house was there. It was crazy. So in fact, when Matiba died, I was hearing stories at the funeral, and I was like, kumbe ni wewe ulikuja. I was hearing Raila talking, because I was a kid, I was a young guy. I'm like, oh, I remember some of these stories that now I'm hearing the politicians saying they came to UK because he was sick, whatever. Then we moved to a place called Kingston.
Okay.
Now Kingston is just Jungo area.
Kwa Lami.
Yeah, my first, so I go there in December, but it's just bored, ni baridi, culture change, nini. January I start school, and I'm taking 3 classes up. So from like class 8, I go to form 3.
So you like the only black child in that area?
Bro, our school, Kingston, Kitan Albany Muse were the only black kids.
Okay.
But, so I was the only African in my class. In my school.
Your school?
Me, I say, I'm feeling so cold. Guys like it's cold. It's cold. Guys used to diss me because I'm saying I'm feeling so cold.
Like, accent yako.
Yeah, so there was a guy called John McColdy, and me and him became pals. In fact, the first day he came and called me, and he told me, listen to, he was going to perform. So he told me, you be the DJ, just press play and off. So, and he was performing to a song called Gangsta's Paradise.
By Coolio.
Yeah. So the reason why this story is crazy, because now I became pals with John, and now I became even more obsessed with music because you could buy singles. So every 4 days.
UK ilikuwa na zile makona stores nauza kama
Virgin shop. So you go there and you buy a CD for 100 bob.
Man.
Wannabes, that's when now Spice Girls came out and with different kind of music. So now I became obsessed with music. I remember Mariah Carey released Daydream.
Yeah.
Fell in love with that.
Man.
Like now, obsessed. See at a small time, falling in love with music. Became obsessed.
Okay.
Of course, December we come for holidays. So very big day when we come for holidays and we go back. Okay. So this day we come for holiday, and I know you're asking. I'm just trying to make you understand. So we come for holidays in December, and we come with so many CDs. And I go to whose house? Uncle Fizz.
Yes.
And Uncle Fizz like, no problem. David Mambo now. My homie. Then he made me fall in love with music and that style. So David Mambo and his good friend called Pete Moriah, who is you've heard of Suraya?
Yeah, I know Suraya.
So Pete Moriah and David Moriah were like this. In fact, when they bought their cars, they were chilling in our digs in London, and then my dad sent them down. Wow. Later on. Okay. So when we come down, who hasn't told you Pete Moriah and Dave Moriah have opened up a club? And the club is called Zigzag.
Zigzag! Wait, hold. Zigzag.
Zigzag, my brother.
My goodness. Kama unakumbuka Zigzag, hebu piga comment hapo YouTube. What? timeline ya music industry ya Kenya, Zigzag is there. Zigzag was everything.
Baro.
Florida, alafu Zigzag, man.
So me, a club is being opened.
What?
So me, I think I'm 16 or 17 or something like that. I tell my parents, I'm not going back to the UK. Here's where I'm going to live.
Aya.
Muishie.
Zigzag.
Uncle Fee, nikaishi na wewe.
So wait, so Moriah's ndio alikuwa on Zigzag.
So Moriah and Dave Mambo together opened up Zigzag.
Zigzag.
Yeah. In fact, they even went later on into real estate together. Their first project that they've already did, he did it later on. In fact, even I remember laying a brick and I was so proud.
Wait, I don't think watu wanaelewa Zigzag. Zigzag, my friend, ilikuwa club ingine. Kulikuwa na club Nairobi, palikuwa na Florida.
Yeah.
But palikuwa na club ilitokea. Hii club iko na levels.
Yep.
Sawa.
So there used to be Zigzags. Yes. One Zigzag used to play hip hop and all of this.
Yes.
Zig used to play that. Zag used to play now the soul and all those. Remember when you come here soul?
Yes.
But then they even opened up Zigzag Zog.
Zog
now was now Kapul.
Na zimeshikana na ukiingia kwa club moja utasikia sound ile club nyingine. That was amazing in the 90s.
So now,
wow.
Me, I'm obsessed with music. There's a guy called DJ Paddy. DJ Paddy now teaches me how to.
So ukakata kurudi UK, let's start there. Now I'm niko hapa Kenya. Okay.
I'm not. This was the first. I love Kenya.
Yes.
This was my first instant of not going back. But also,
our
joint was too white. I would sometimes go visit my cousins in Brixton, when I would just be like, I love Brixton, kuna ma blacks. Kingston was Jungus bana.
Walami top.
Yeah, and then another. I have nothing against Jungus. It's just that my heart was always just calling for my people.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
So anyway, to come back, Zigzag opened up, and Nyani, a guy called Paddy.
Yeah.
So that's the first time I met Pinye, a guy called DJ Willie.
Yeah.
This guy Ken, who is at Carnival.
Yeah.
Ken was an intern learning how to whatever. There's a guy called Easy B.
Where Easy B? Kumbuka.
Easy B now used to play. Me and Easy B used to fight because Paddy was so good.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Paddy is the best DJ that Kenya probably doesn't know. Please remember, this time it's vinyls.
Vinyl,
And maybe now we've brought this new thing that you're mixing. You can also do CD.
Yes.
In fact, the other day,
and the pin was very sensitive. Just to me, pin. There's a technology that imetokea. DJs are not using the pin. The pin was sensitive.
Bro, that thing I remember me nilikuwa naivunja so I was even
so DJs can relate.
Get irritated with me, but he's the one who taught me how to beat match. I remember the first song I ever brought it in properly mixed was Mac Morrison, Return of the Mac. Ting 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 ting. Paddy was like
Return of the Mac. Imeingia.
Because it plays
beats per minute.
Right now, seeing what guys are using in Serato. The other day, I was telling my friend.
Things are automated. Software and idea.
Then Lazima, you had to know CD number 7. Remember now, the DJ booth has crates.
Yes.
And in those crates are vinyls. Then there's some other 2 crates here with CDs. Remember I told you my Uncle Fee had so much music. He's the one who gave Zigzag music. That's how many CDs that guy had.
Goodness, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, that's when I decided, hey, me Kumbe, in my life, I want to be a DJ. Forget going back to UK. Me, I want to go to school here. So my parents, my sisters go back. Okay. Me, I'm moving with Uncle Fee. Time for me to look for a school.
Welcome back to Kenya.
I love this place.
Sawa. I love that.
Nikaenda, we go looking for a school. I remember nilipelekwa pale na Vumbi, Laser Hill. I'm like, I'm not going here.
Yeah. It
was uko in Rongai. Then they brought me. We drove down. We stopped at Sunshine.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is but my boy peke siendi hapa.
Yeah.
Then my pal who was in Mount Kenya Academy had gone to Brayside.
Okay.
It's called the Origatonye. And he's good pals.
Okay.
So I'm like, I want to go to Brayside. So I ended up going to Brayside. In fact, I was the first year of people who did O-levels in Brayside.
Okay.
And in Brayside, I was the DJ now. Because of course of Zigzag.
Ukapeleka sasa muziki yako.
In fact, now, sure, with my life, I want to be a DJ.
Ala, ndio nauliza DJ kuingia anywhere.
This is where now I wanted to be a DJ proper. So all the parties, Smalls of
Code Red,
Black Star.
Yes.
Smalls was in Brayside. Karen Lucas. Yeah, Karen Lucas, in fact, also lived together in Kileleshwa. So we always used to catch the bus together. In fact, very, very tight. In fact, remember Zigzag started bringing in people.
Yes.
So Zigzag brought Lost Boys. Zigzag
brought Lost Boys. Julio. So Zigzag ndio ileta Lost Boys. Buza niliepa chuo. I was in another school in Ukambani, bro. Tulihepa
kukam for Zigzag
kucha kuona Lost Boys.
Yep.
What do you mean? And you know that it was so instrumental because American musicians walikuwa letu Kenya.
Yep.
Tulikuwa na hata saizi tunangoja kuleta washaimba so that you can afford them. Una get?
Yeah.
When they are hot, You can't afford to bring them. This was in 1996.
97, 98.
Lost Boys walikuwa top.
Yep.
Na ndio wanaletwa Kenya.
Can I shock you? I didn't know who Lost Boys was. It's Zigzag. This is a big one. Zigzag is where I first listened to hip hop. I remember me. I've always been into the instruments.
Okay.
The music and how it sounds, the melody.
Okay.
Not words and flow.
Sijui fashion kupiga majins kubwa kubwa nini.
I mean, of course, you're a teen, you fall in love with those things. But musically, I was what drew me about music was melodies. That's why I was song slow, Mama Raya Kari, hizo mavitu, chord progressions. But Zigzag is now when I fell in love with. Just before I left the UK, I remember when I came with a CD of Tupac. Tupac had died. I came with. So when I came, I said, where is this thing from?
Yeah.
That's when now DJ Paddy introduced me to Lost Boys, to Coolio, to hip hop, to Doggy Style. And all of it. That's where I'm like, okay, this is what Kenya likes.
Yeah.
And now was my introduction into hip hop. Smalls was obsessed with Lost Boys. Again, Let's Go Beamers in my bands. Love, Peace and Happiness. That's next album. So that was my introduction to hip hop. But I didn't like it. Too deep for me. Music lazima ikuwe na melodies.
Melody lazima. Okay.
You get?
Okay, I get
That's
you.
the kind of hip hop that I liked.
All right.
You get?
I like it.
So me, I could rap a whole song. I don't even know what I'm rapping. But then, because I rap to the melody.
Okay.
Anyway, finish Breban, the expected. In Braeside. My life changed as well. I met my pal number 2, KuTuza Kembi. Yes.
Okay.
Relation to Kembi Gitura, his son.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now KuTuza Kembi.
Yes.
Is Kenya's. Oh no, let me take this back. At that time, Africa's best producer. I say that without flinching.
African.
Yes. Africa's best producer.
Okay.
KuTuza is so good in production. So KuTuza now was bought for a PSR 530. So now
explain
PSR 530 ni keyboard that you could play and make beats.
Yes.
And save and sequence.
Yes.
You get?
Yes. So it has like a mini computer inbuilt.
In it.
You don't need the
Wow. So this is now where my life transitioned to being where I said I want to be a producer. So even in music, I was not interested in the musicians, I was interested in the producers. People like Johnny J. Johnny J is the one who produced majority of Tupac's All Eyes on Me album.
Yeah.
People like Number 7.
And you know he was more R&B.
Yeah.
His style was more R&B.
But that All Eyes on Me album is it's here. It's here. It's untouchable. Life goes on, run the streets.
Yes.
Rather be your nigga.
Norma.
Rather be your NIG.
Norma. The story that was there, Park walikuwa wakipitaga kwa studio. They used to see some other producers of R&B. You know, R&B was big. So walikuwa wanapita wanacheka. Wale maproducer wa R&B wachana nao. Park was very smart. Siku moja akaenda akakaa nao maproducer wa R&B. Akawaambia, if I can get some of your flavor and do my hip hop, can you hook up something?
Yep.
Wakaanza kumtengezea beats. My God.
And the reason why I loved Park, a lot of his songs had very hook and nice choruses.
Yes.
You get what I mean?
Yes.
So at this point, I began falling in love with the production. And my best friend, KuTuza Kembi, is the best producer I've ever met in this world. KuTuza became so good that Ted Josiah gave him his equipment.
Wow.
The equipment that KuTuza even produced on DJ's album.
Wow.
But I say KuTuza is Kenya's best kept secret that never was, that never became.
Does he still produce?
Yeah, till today.
Okay.
When my pal...
Studio naitwa?
He's got now his own studio. But when my other pal Kiki Wanyoiki opened up a studio called Lodwa Studios.
Yeah, nakumbuka Kiki tulifanya project kubwa sana.
In fact, me, Kiki and KuTuza were supposed to be the owners of Lodwa. But I told them, no, me, God has told me to rap. But we're coming there.
Okay.
So,
interesting.
With KuTuza, I fall in love with music. So KuTuza would come with his PSR, connected to my digs, connected to my Tenje, and we begin recording. Now, at this time, something huge has also happened. My mom has been brought to Kenya as an expatriate. My mom worked for Coke in Kenya. Then I think she went to the UK and started working for BAT.
Okay.
So my mom was moved to Kenya as an expatriate. You get, my dad still stayed in the UK. He'd come off and on.
Okay.
So after Braeside, I'm supposed to go to Hillcrest.
Yeah.
It only makes sense. It's far more owned, but me na vitabu.
Yeah.
tulikuwa naenda hivi. I am so intelligent.
Yeah.
And I'm not, but I was not book smart. Do you make sense?
Yeah, nakuelewa kabisa.
And in the things that I know, hands down, I'm the best.
Uko na street smart yako.
Unajua tu fikiria street smart. My biology hizo vitu ni just and me I just wanted to do music. Even in school I studied music, even in Brayside. So Gitura goes to Hillcrest, but because we're the first guys to do, and it was in the plan for me to also go to Hillcrest.
Okay.
But because we're the first guys in Brayside to do O-levels, Brayside didn't have the certification. You couldn't do it there. So Brayside's sister school is Braeburn. So we went to do exams in Braeburn. I was like, homie, forget Hillcrest. Me, this is where I want to come.
Uko sirudi. Muda nyinyi wale watu walikuwa wanaingia na machopa nini?
I don't know. Hey bro, don't tell you.
Na machopa bana muda.
I tell you. And I'll get there. I keep saying I'll get there because the story is mob. But this is a shifting part of my life because I then went to, so from O-levels I went to Braeburn.
Okay.
To do A-levels. You get, and Prezo, even if you watch my CTA, the way he talks about Braeburn is hands down the best school I've ever been in.